Alrighty, hosses, welcome back, and in this video I'm going to show you how to perform calculations on dictionary values rather than the keys. And if you guys are like, wow, that sounds incredibly boring, I am probably never going to need this, check this out. Let's say that you just thought of this awesome formula to, I don't know, like predict the prices of stocks. So you have all these stocks, and the first thing that you got to figure out is just what is, I don't know, like the cheapest stock. So you try to do something like this using your programming skills. All right, I'm just going to print min. It gives me the minimum value of some data set or iterable. So I'll just write stocks right there, and it should give me the cheapest one. Wait a minute, it said AAPL. Let's look at this right here. That's not right. See, Apple is 325 bucks. And the cheapest one looks like Ford. So why the heck isn't this working? Well, it actually did work, just not in the way that you thought. See, by default, whenever you're running these calculations on a dictionary, it's going to look at the key rather than the value. So this is the key, and this is the value. So it did give you the minimum one. It's just that the minimum one in alphabetical order was Apple. But that's not what we want. We want the cheapest one, which is Ford. So how the heck do we get that? Stocks? No, not. Let's figure this out. All right. So we can't just sort it the default way, or else we don't get what we want. What we actually need to do is we actually need to create a new list, and we do that by using zip. Now, whenever you use zip, what this is going to do is it's going to return a list of tuples. So what we can essentially do is anytime we have two lists, we can essentially zip them together. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a list of these values and a list of these values, and we're going to tie them together so the value is first. So essentially what we end up with is something like this. Instead of Goog 434, we end up with 434 Goog. And then we end up with 325 AAPL. There we go. So again, this isn't valid Python, but I just want to demonstrate what we're essentially doing. Let me just go ahead and comment that so you guys can see. All right. So let me just say min price. Holy, min rice. The minimum amount of rice that I can eat in one day is 1 pound, no less. What am I talking about? All right, let's go ahead and keep going. All right, so we're getting the minimum still. We're going to get the minimum value, but instead of just throwing our dictionary in there before, because that's just going to sort by the keys, what we're going to do is this. We're going to zip two values together. Now, what values do you want to zip together? Well, the first one is just going to be the values. So how do we get that? We just write stocks values. Easiest thing ever. Now, the second one is going to give us stocks keys. So all we're doing right here is instead of having the keys first and value second, all we're saying is put the values first and the key second. Easiest thing you've probably ever done in your life. And now let me just print out what we found. So print out min price, and there you go. All right, so what we did is we now reorganized it. Essentially, that's all we did, and we printed out the minimum, which is indeed Ford. So there you go. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you perform custom dictionary calculations on the values rather than the keys. You can go make millions with your incredible, awesome stock formula now. I'm going to keep making videos, so I'll see you guys next time.